Hello, students, and welcome to week 2 of our course. I think we had a great first week. We got the class off to a good start. I know there was a lot for you to do and to try to take in, so I definitely appreciate all of your hard work. This week, we turn our attention to more writing issues, more work, thinking about APA format, but we focus specifically on choosing a topic for the research paper, which will become a focus for most of your assignments for the rest of the course. So when you're choosing a topic for the research paper, I know it's going to be a really tough thing. What I have found in my 20 years of teaching writing is that choosing your own topic is both wonderful and awful. It's wonderful that you get to choose something that you're interested in, that you get to explore, that you get to research, but then it's also awful and that you have to make that decision, and sometimes it can be really tough to make a good decision. I thought one thing that might be helpful in helping you make that decision is for you to think about the conventions of an academic research essay and what that's like. And one of the things that you want to think about is that it's pretty specific and focused. So you don't want your topic to be too broad. It should be relatively narrow. It can also be something that you don't yet know, like where you stand or what the answers are. In fact, that's great if you can explore and learn through the process of your research. But you want to think about expectations, so you're going to have to be able to find sources on it, which you know. It needs to be a pretty narrow topic to meet the conventions of an academic essay. And you want to make sure that you're thinking about something that you can enjoy, that's something that you can live with over the course of the rest of this course. So those are things to keep in mind. My other tip for this week is more focused on APA stuff. So you have some reading, and you're going to be looking for sources for your research paper topic. One of the things I want you to keep in mind as you think about your sources, you want to make sure you're finding good quality, credible sources. Sources from our academic databases in our library are going to be already vetted. They're going to come with strong credibility for the most part, so I highly recommend that. But you also want to think about documentation, and we're going to talk a lot more about this, but you want to take good notes as you read through your sources, at least, highlighting things that stand out to you, because when it comes time to draft your paper, you will of course be integrating that information into your paper. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that when it comes time to cite, you have to cite not just your quotes. You also have to cite paraphrased and summarized information. So a lot of students know when you put quotes around material, then you have to be sure and cite it. But a lot of students do not know that you also have to cite summarized and paraphrased information, even when you're putting the information in your own words. The key thing I want you to think about as you dig in and you start thinking about this research paper is that ultimately you're not just going to be citing other people's words, you're going to be citing their ideas. So I hope this is helpful. My dog is barking in the background. I hope you can't hear that. I am looking forward to a great week too. It has been a pleasure working with you all so far, and I look forward to another great week. See you in the discussions. Bye-bye.